Judging by the title of this video, and you continue watching, you're trying to learn about a speaker and an amplifier. So let's first talk about the speakers. Now here are some pictures of the speaker setup. As you can see, we have a cone attached with a cylindrical piece of orange paper with almost 100 coils of green wire wrapped around it, and then a silver neodymium magnet suspended partially inside the coils. Then we have an input signal going into the speaker, making the speaker play. But what actually drives the speaker to resonate and make that clear, crisp sound? Alright, well, the entire idea of this is an electromagnet. See, when a current is induced in a wire, a magnetic field is created around that wire depending on the direction of the current. It obeys the right-hand rule. However, when a current is induced into a coil of wire, there is an electromagnetic force that occurs inside the coil perpendicular to the wires. See, the arrow pointing upwards in the coil is the strongest magnetic field line. The other lines wrapping around the coil do not have any significant forces. This main magnetic field line would point downwards if the current was reversed. Depending on the direction of the current, the force is either up or down. Depending on the direction of the current, the electromagnet acts as either a south or north pole there. When a stereo signal comes from the input device, the stereo signal changes the direction of the current constantly. As a result, the electromagnet changes its poles constantly. Then, a speaker has a magnet that is near the coil of wire. As a result of the changing poles and the magnet, the speaker cone vibrates and creates sound due to the attraction or repulsion of the different poles of the magnets. As a result, you create a clear, crisp sound. Now, the input device emits enough power to make the speaker work, but it needs more help in order for the speaker to be heard well. That's the job of the amplifier. The amplifier uses semiconductors and transistors to amplify the sound. Here's a picture of my version of a simple LM386 amplifier. In my next video, I'll explain how amplifier works. Please look below for links to references that you could use to learn about speakers and amplifiers and basic diagrams for making them. Now here's an example of how my speaker works. Hey guys, this is a demo of my speaker that I have right here. First let's see the song that we're playing. We're going to be playing It's Getting Hot in Here by Nelly. And I chose the song because it's the best sounding on the speaker. So first, let's test it out on my normal speakers, the Logitech speakers. So let me turn this on.
My new single, right? For sure. So hot
Alright, so that was how it sounded on my speaker. My normal speakers. So let's first look at the speakers that I have right now. Here's the cone that I was talking about in the video. Here's an on-off switch, indicator light, an input jack, and a volume control. Let's take the back view. Again, as I showed you, here's the amplifier that I had. The battery. This is called a taper pod. It's basically what controls the volume. And then the on-off switch, and here is the indicator light. It's hidden behind the wires. And then here, if you can see that, is my neodymium magnet. Then the coil, then the cone. And it's all in this nice little box here. So I have this little cable that I'm going to be using. Let's just quickly set this down, retract it. And I'm going to plug this end in to here. Doing this one-handed is not fun. And then I'm going to plug this in to my controller for the speakers. Let me plug this in right here. And then I'm going to put the volume all the way up. Alright. And now let's restart the song. Alright. It's on. I'm going to put this lower setting. I'm going to turn this on. And let's put it up. And if you can see here, this LED acts like a an indicator of the how loud this song coming through is. It's pretty cool how I wired it. I just wired it right after the switch, and it shows that basically shows the levels of the sound. I'm gonna turn this off now. So yeah, that's how my speaker works. If you wanna see my next video on how to make the amplifier, just stay subscribed, and hope to see you soon. See you in my next video.